West, a rare blizzard bearing down on Southern California. San Bernardino preparing for a once-in-a-generation blizzard warning.
That desperate plea written in the snow. Help us. Tonight, an all-out desperate effort to free families, some trapped for more than a week in San Bernardino County.
After 2 weeks of a rare Southern California blizzard and ominous black clouds, a gentle pink has finally emerged. They're calling the blizzard the storm of a generation. All I know is that I could not stick it out for 2 weeks, and I found myself back in my childhood bedroom. Did you know that warm pink light is the least likely to be scattered and lost on its journey through Earth's atmosphere at dawn when the sun is farthest from our sight? For a fleeting few moments, resilient flaming pink travels a great distance to sit with anyone willing to rouse themselves awake in those early morning moments. Something about it, watching it unfold, knowing I'm not the only one, makes me feel less alone. Whenever I'm afraid of something, you'll find me doing anything and everything but that thing. Today, I'm afraid of making art. It's funny because I've been an artist for the better part of 15 years. My literal profession is teaching others how to make art. I want to make art that people connect to, vulnerable, uncanny, a little mischievous. Too often, I make excuses like, if I only had more time, or I'll make art when inspiration strikes. It almost never strikes. But I suspect that the real reason I'm afraid is that when you actually make something and share it, it is held up and compared to a world of other solid things. That's why it's so much easier to not make it, to not pull it from its sparkly world of potential. To make excuses. I'm not feeling inspired today. Maybe tomorrow. Does anyone ever feel inspired? Picasso said, "Inspiration exists, but it has to find you working." So here we are, working. Inspiration has not yet entered the chat, but as soon as I get my hands into materials, something happens. Something like time moving faster and slower all at once. Something like my real worries taking a back seat to more pressing matters like which pencil should I use in this passage? Something like getting lost in amusement over the ways in which liquid graphite pools on the paper. Or of the textures of pencil marks. Something like the pit in my stomach when I realize I killed this drawing and all its potential by taking it too far. But also something like being reminded that making art is less about what sits on the gallery wall and more about the language one builds with the materials, with the self, with the sweet handful of others who find themselves buzzing around on your wavelength. This is the work. Being brave enough to bring something into existence at the risk of shattering a million potentials and thoroughly embarrassing oneself. Allowing this new thing to live in this messy, solid reality. Unglamorous plotting. Much of the work will never make it before another set of eyes, but that's okay. That's what happens when light scatters in the Earth's atmosphere. That's the process. And when those rare rays of flaming pink make their way through for a few fleeting moments, it's worth it, isn't it?